the funk. I woke up with a headache. I think the only way out is in. I gotta go in there and I gotta just crush these pages, and I'm gonna feel awesome for doing so. I'm gonna feel like total crap if I just keep feeling like crap. Woo! Having a little bit harder of a morning today. It's so easy on those good days to be like, let's just feel like this forever. And then you're like, why do I ever not feel like this? And then you feel like this, and you feel like you are completely out of control. Talk so much about like creating your own reality and like just having good days, and how simple that is when you're having a good day to say that. And today I'm feeling just like, I don't know why, like I'm feeling good. I'm in a good place. I think it's in the impending deadline in Rhode Island Comic-Con. I'm looking at my week. It's Monday now. I'm exactly where I wanted to be with that last check-in with you. I had talked about how I was hoping to have 10, my remaining 10 pages all initial line weighted out, so that then I would be looking at just 10 solid pages of just going in and doing that thicker line, bringing things forward and creating the depth and finishing off those pages, sending them in. And that's exactly where I'm at. I got all 10 completely initial lines ready to go. Yesterday I had to do 2 other roughs for covers, so 2 other fully penciled roughs for 2 other covers I'm doing. One's a turtle thing, and I don't know if I can tell you about the other one yet, but I had to do those, and I still had that one remaining page to do the initial line weight for that I had mentioned had all these kind of alternate universe characters and things I was going to have to, reference and look up, and well, I got that page done, and I got those 2 covers done. So yesterday I walked out of my room and said to myself, I was like, GD, this was a productive day. There's nobody else here. I just said it to myself, because even when the camera's not on, I'm talking to myself. But I was happy for that, and I should feel great today. But you know what happened is I was feeling good, and then I pulled into the studio here, and I was thinking about money, and I was thinking about rent. It's also the beginning of the month, so I had to pay rent here at the studio and mortgage at home. And I'm just like, holy crap, what am I doing? And so I've actually been thinking about how to transition out of this awesome studio. I hate to do it, and maybe start working from home again and have a space at home. But I'm looking into like tough sheds, and because I have a lot of books here, a lot of product, and in order to keep the store going and the club, which is a monthly club with quarterly boxes, Bish Club, the Bish Art Kids Club. I started there because I didn't know what I should call it. I'm in a little bit of a rebrand there too. For the longest time it was called the Bish Art Kids Club, and I think that I was not getting new members because of that. And now that I'm a dad and I'm going to be going to like schools and stuff, I don't want people to think I have some club of kids. So rebranding, it's just called the Bish Club now, but it's full of my Bish kids. Anywho, I was thinking about all that and how I could still keep those things going. I don't want to blow everything up, and wondering, does it depend on having a space like this and all that room and room to grow, which is exactly why I grabbed a space like this, is because I have all these big ideas of what I would love to do here. Things like art classes and gallery shows and figure drawing, drink and draws. I could do all this cool stuff here, but I'm so GD busy and slammed just trying to get the time to get the artwork done that I don't have time to do all these other fun things. And I don't know if I want to hold on to this space on the hope that I'll be able to do those things one day, or kind of rise to that, and say, okay, well, maybe I can do more. Maybe I can do all these things at once. I have no idea. It's a bit overwhelming, but I was thinking about that. And then I thought I'd be productive and put together a to-do list. And the to-do list always has adverse side effects for me. On the one hand, when I start it, I feel like, oh, this is productive. You know, I can use this time to think of everything I've got to do, and we'll get it all down on a list, and we'll knock them out one by one. But then it becomes even more overwhelming. When you start to look at that, it switches about halfway through. You're like, man, how am I ever going to get this done? And then I'm looking at my week, and today's Monday. I have a meeting at 3, so I've got until 3 to get it together and start on the line weight for these 10 pages. And man, if I could really cruise on these. Last week I did 4 in a day when I kept my head down, so now that I know I can do that, maybe I can do 6 or more. Set that bar high, and then you're sure to be disappointed. So I do want to get my head on level and get that done. But yeah, I'm looking at my week, and it's like today, and then I've got that meeting, and then I have an appointment with Jill tomorrow morning, so I probably won't get in till around like lunchtime. It's Tuesday. Then I'll have Wednesday and Thursday to continue working, but also pack for the show, make sure I've got all the books I need and my racks, and I just unpacked my car, so I'll be repacking it. And then I'll leave Friday morning at like 5 or 6 a.m. maybe, and drive to Rhode Island. I'm also thinking about being away from Rita. Like, it's bad, you know, it feels bad to be away just during the day while you're at work. It feels worse when you go away for a convention and you're gone overnight and you really can't even talk all day and all night, kind of tied up. Oh, it's hard with like the really long shows like New York and San Diego are like 5 days long, but Rhode Island will just be, I should really be leaving Thursday night, but I can't. So I'll leave early Friday morning, and then it's just Friday night, Saturday night, and I'll zip home after the show on Sunday. But it'll still be after Rita is asleep, so I'll see her Monday morning. How to get out of the funk. I woke up with a headache. I think the only way out is in. I gotta go in there and I gotta just crush these pages, and then I'm gonna feel awesome for doing so. I'm gonna feel like total crap if I just keep feeling like crap and not doing it. So get them done, get them off the plate. If I could finish early, it'd be a whole different kind of week, wouldn't it? So I'm just gonna do that. Got a job to do, and a lot of what's stressing me out will kind of dissipate with this one thing. This one thing is kind of at the beginning of all these other stresses. Like, sure, I've got a show this weekend, but that should be a good thing. I'm gonna make some money, I'm gonna talk to fans, I'm gonna hang out with friends. It's only a stressful thing because of all that I have on my plate and being away from Rita. But if I had less on my plate, I could be with my family more. So just get the work done, do your best at home and in the studio, and things will fall into place. Breathe. The sun is shining. Let me show you. So I think Penelope Cruz said, every passing moment is another chance to turn it all around. That's a good movie. All right, let's roll.